Alright, bit of a rough start today, but we've made it. We're back with more Minecraft 1.19.2 with Tinker's Construct, Crossroads, and currently Roots, specifically Roots Classic. Roots Classic is going to be our immediate showcase here, because I need better armor, and the way to do that is going to be Wildwood. Sylvan is also an option, but Sylvan is a weaker armor that's designed to amplify this here, the Roots magic and spell system, which we could get into at some point, but it's definitely advantageous to wait because it requires every single flower icon here is a necessary ingredient for making one of those spells. And the spells themselves honestly aren't that useful. We have Insanity. Causes monsters to attack other monsters. Earth Spike. It just... well, it requires Prismarine, so never mind. But it creates an Earth Spike that can throw mobs into the air if you can target the block under the mob's feet. Rending Strike. Just does damage. And also damages their equipment. If I had Allium, I could do that. Shatter. Iron Tool class, small area break. If I had Spruce Saplings. Devil's Flower. Summon a Skeleton. Shielding. Repel mobs and stop projectiles while holding right click. Requires a sponge, never mind. Blistering Cold. Damage and slow. I don't have tulips. Life Drain. Again, tulips are a problem. Damages and steals some of their health. Acceleration. Increases the tick rate of furnaces, brewing stands, or other devices, tripling them. This, well, it requires Endstone to start. Oxide Daisy, Endstone, Gold Ingot, Sugar. I didn't know clicking on them would put that in chat. But this spell has broken worlds for me before. Not in this version, but in previous versions I tried to use it to accelerate, I believe, some thermal expansion machines. And the world just immediately crashed. Dandelion Winds. It's a push spell. Solar Strike. It's a damaging spell with built-in smite. Growth. Has a chance to bone meal things. Rose's Thorns. This is another raw damage spell. Which I think has actually changed. It used to be a spell with two effects. It would deal damage to a target, and also give that target a temporary Thorns effect, so the target would damage anything and then hit it. Regeneration. A minor healing spell. Nature's Cure. Takes away any negative effects and turns them into their positive variants, if such variants exist. This actually has some potential. That could be good. Water Blast. Just creates temporary water for knocking out fires and pushing things away. Again, Sponge. Electric Spark. It's a lightning spell. I don't know why poisoned potatoes are so often part of lightning iconography. It's been that way since Thaumcraft, at least. Inferno. Damage and ignite hit targets. Ender Warp. Well, I don't have Chorus Fruit. But it's a blink spell. And these three are off the table entirely. Radiance, Combustion, and Time Stop. Because all of them require flowers that do not yet exist, that have to be mutated with a powder and specific conditions that are made from nether stars. On the base page, we've got growth powder, mutating powder, Rooty Stew, and healing. But this is the important page right here. We need to make a ritual table, standing stones, improved standing stones, probably not energized stones. And this is just stones that do things permanently. Speedstone, slowness. It's like a mini beacon. The grower stone might have a use in my farm. I've never made that one before. Regeneration. Lights creatures on fire. Repels dropped items. Why would that be useful? Vacuum stone. That could be useful. And a basic standing stone that doesn't do anything and can be colored. I didn't even know this one existed. But this is the goal here. Making wildwood. So a ritual table, a bunch of basic standing stones, a bunch of enhanced standing stones, and none of the enchanted ones. Mundane and attuned. Well, that's some lapis blocks. Diamonds, nether brick. So we have stone, stone bricks, and a block of lapis. And I need 8 of those. Don't have any cooked stone or stone bricks at the ready, because I turned it all into seared. Well, I do have a ready-made everything cooker. So we'll just put that in at about 2000 degrees in our uncollapsible regulated system. While even more cobblestone is passively produced by the Infinidrill. The attuned stone is also a cooked stone type, nether bricks and diamonds. I think I only need 4 of those. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Incense burners are also necessary. Standing stones. Enhanced standing stones. Again, it doesn't... Well, there we go. Mouse over, it becomes the attuned stone. And there are other things that these rituals can do, like Fire Blast. anything in a very large area around the altar, except for players right at the altar, just creates a fire blast. Why? I don't know. Downfall control, create or banish rain. Mass breeding. Glowstone, bone, carrot, wheat, seeds, cod. In a very large area. Well, there's an argument for placing this over near our farm over there. Is that a skeleton horse? I think that's a skeleton horse. It turns to me like, so you noticed. Mundane stone. Eight and 8 and 8 and 8 and boom. A tombstone. Need another half stack of this to complete. And an exact half stack of this. I didn't know I needed a half stack when I cooked them, but that's what we did. That's not a lot of iron. Again, we may need more iron. I'm bringing my stone cutter back. One, two, three, and I did the math wrong. 4. I assumed I would need a half stack of this because I was making another 8 of them. Nope, only needed half that much because I was only making half as many. What is, there we are. The casting altar. Gold block, chiseled stone brick. We can ignore the cost of the chiseled stone brick because there it is. Okay, 2 of these sprouts. A poppy, a gold block, and any stone. There. The next thing I'm going to need is to look here. The way this tablet is written is that these 3 ingredients go on the altar itself, and then these 4 ingredients must be burned in incense burners. So I'm going to need 4 incense burners. Which is a lot of iron. That is more iron than I currently have. That is 13 iron per. Which I simply do not have. So I'm going to have to go drilling for more iron. Again. Okay, skeleton horse. I will take the bait. Just because I have to be over there anyway. The skeleton horse, at least the wild lone skeleton horse, is better known as the skeleton trap horse because when you approach it, suddenly it's no longer lone. They are shooting each other in the horse. Ow. These arrows really hurt. I'm just gonna hide down here. Oh boy, they don't care. I don't have the air to survive down here. And now I can't escape. Well, that wasn't very well thought out, now was it? Now I have to go reclaim my stuff from the Underwater Horse Brigade, including all of the crafting station nonsense things, and they're still down there. Just give me all my things out. Skeleton in the water. Alright, do I have anywhere near everything? I'm missing a lot of the crafting stations that I just built. I should have a bunch of pillars here. Where did they end up? Aha. That looks more like everything. And now, is this another trap horse? No, it's got a heart. This still has the archer on it. One living, unliving horse. More of a trophy beast than anything useful. It takes 4 to make a fence post. And I have spare leads. Alright, you get to languish in the former lava pit. Testament to my ignoble death in the water. Now to make our ritual circle, I shouldn't put the tablet away, because I need that as a guide for how big everything needs to be. And I should probably put this crossbow away. As nice as it is to have a crossbow available, I don't have arrows available nearly often enough to justify the inventory slot. Skeleton skull melts into milk. Just in case you need any more weirdness. And that was most of the day. Hooray, Minecraft days. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 by 11 space. But I can fudge just a little bit with the diagonals. But not much. So I could put one of the attuned standing stones here. And then the mundane stone. I have to go 1 space, place, then 2 spaces, 1 space, place, 1, 2, place, 1, 2, place. And that's how the pattern begins. We have to carve down this entire hill. But I'm not hanging around out here at night. So let's just go have a nap, then continue. Also, I can fix this unsightly little hole there. Probably an Enderman's fault. Just as likely a creeper's fault. Yeah, look at all the monsters that we just completely invalidated. You. Crunch. I got a spider head. Neat. Spider head melts into venom. 2 bottles worth. One, 2, place. 1, 2, place. That's how this works, right? Yeah, 2 spaces placed, and then 2 spaces with the altar dead center here. This might be a job for like one of the large... Tinker's Construct has a shovel that digs 3 by 3 the way the hammer does. but I think it's too expensive to build one of those just for this task. And this standing stone goes here. And that's technically the ritual site. The problem is, I still need iron, and lots of it. Because I have to make those ritual incense braziers, and I also have to make the iron armor that I'm turning into wildwood armor. So we're going iron mining again. The eternal shackle of getting things done is the forever iron shortage. Surely I can find more iron in this alleged dripstone cave when we go to harvest some dripstone to make my sword better. You know what, though? Maybe another time. It's honestly been an odd day. Let's cut this one short and log a single accomplishment to my name. I know, not exactly professional, but I'm not exactly earning yet, so... Technical difficulties to get here. Let's cut it off before I run into any more. Let's just call this an until next time, as short as it's been.